ready to go. Set. Racing. And Demolished from the inside was the first to leave. Let's Gallivant was into stride very well, in good order up there also. Sentimental Hero, Diamond Scene together, the two fancies as they complete 150, charging forward on the speed with Playhouse Patron and coming across Iowa, and also up there as well here on the extreme outside of those, Serpentine. And so at the judge, Sentimental Hero found itself in front, but about to get the company of Iowa. Serpentines is going to try and drop in behind them. We've got pushed out 3 deep, leaving the straight by Playhouse Patron. Let's Gallivant has pushed up on the inside at Beckett's Gate with 1800 left to go. And then Diamond Scene tucked away beautifully in the early part of the cup from Demolished. Sox Nation 3 deep though. Then came Karamundi down on the inside next, ahead of In Good Order. Further back Young Verta. Then Be Optimistic. Back on the inside Casino 17. The two that Quinella the cup there last year. And then Hemlock Stone last of all is Flower in the Wind. Sweeping up into the back of the course with 1400 to go, and the favourite Sentimental Hero leads the way. Serpentine running second, a length and a half away. Then on the inside, Let's Gallivant getting a great run ahead of Iowa, and further back behind those to Playhouse Patron. Sox Nation sitting deep on the track. Over on the inside is Demolished, followed by Young Verta, patiently handled by Lane. Then Diamond Scene just getting back a little, 1,000 metres to go. They're followed over on the outside next of all, Be Optimistic, in front of it Karamundi. Further back In Good Order. Also drop right back into the second half of the field. Hemlock Stone, Casino 17, and Flower in the Wind. 800 left to go. The leader, Sentimental Hero, trying to do it all of the way for Fiore. 3/4 on Serpentine. Now being popped the question. On the outside, Iowa goes forward. Also off the course, Sox Nation, but has been no better than 3 deep. On the rail, searching for a run. Let's Gallivant. Young Verta tracking around the outside. So's Be Optimistic. In the middle, Playhouse Patron, followed further back, Demolished getting strung up in traffic. Diamond Scene also looks for a run. In Good Order, Hemlock Stone heads a turn. The big mare races to the lead. Be Optimistic. Be Optimistic boots away to Iowa, followed by Young Verta. Here comes Diamond Scene and Hemlock Stone down the outside at any old odds. Diamond Scene, Hemlock Stone, Hemlock Stone, Diamond Scene in a great finish. A boil over. Hemlock Stone for Bellis beat Diamond Scene. Photo third might be Casino 17 from Flower in the Wind. Karamundi, Be Optimistic, got the wobbles late in the cup. Then In Good Order, Demolished, followed further back Young Verta, Playhouse Patron, Let's Gallivant, Iowa. Sox Nation next home, well back Sentimental Hero, and Serpentine last to greet the judge. Hemlock Stone. Patrick Carberry has produced a boil-over win. Number 11, Hemlock Stone for Bellis. The WA 5-year-old with Patrick Carberry aboard. Pat, no stranger to winning the race. Did it way back firstly on Latilla Bay 24 years ago, 3 years ago on Midnight Blue, and he's claimed another Perth Cup, beating number 6, Diamond Scene, Clint Johnston Porter, the heartbreak for CJP, second in the race in successive years. And number 7, Be Optimistic, got the photo for third in front of Karamundi, Casino 17. They were across the track, that group, and it was Be Optimistic that has just held on to clinch third spot. But what a thrill it is for Bellis Racing. Peter Morley and his team, the Delgar gelding from Spiritual, has come on in leaps and bounds today. When they started to really stack on the corner, it was the one charging with the favourite Diamond Scene. 2:27.33 they ran, and a half a length by 2 the margins. 2:27.33, just outside of Gyno's record. And it's a big win here for the locals, with Hemlock Stone saluting the judge, Diamond Scene, Clint Johnston Porter, Spare a Thought, Michael Grantham, the trainer, by So You Think from Jeweled, and Be Optimistic, who ran second in the race last year. She got the photo in a real battle, 4 across the track. by Blackfriars, Sean O'Donnell for Luke Fernie. Great finish, upset result. Hemlock Stone going into the race as an 81 rater and has clinched it. And a massive thrill here for many of these owners involved. Well, we'll take a look at race 6, the Mrs. Max Latrice Classic 1800. The fillies and mares running. 3 Bonjoy comes out. We'll go to the yard now. Lockie Taylor's down there with us. This is a massive thrill for Bellis, the local syndicator that have won the Cup this afternoon. Peter, Karen Morley down there with the partners that are involved in Hemlock Stone.
Absolutely, Darren. Absolute scenes. I'll catch up with Peter Morley for a word once he leads Hemlock Stone in. But Grant Alana Williams, they do it again. Perth Cup number 6 for the best grand final winning trainers here in WA, and Grant joins me now. Grant, you've done it again, but at a horse at an enormous prize. Talk us through how yourself and the team have done it.
I'm not sure. I actually wanted to put this bloke out and had a really good chat with Pete, and obviously because of the syndication and you know what he puts into Perth racing and that, he goes, mate, this is good for business, blah, blah, blah. And even today on my pre-race, I said, guys, just let's get excited. We've got a horse in the Perth Cup, you know. So good luck, just hoping more than anything. And I actually thought my old horse was going to run into it good, and then I looked and Hemlock went past him. I'm like, wow, it's actually blown me away. But how good? It's just so good for Bellis Racing. When we made the move to our, you know, to be public trainers. Pete put 15 horses in straight away, so no, can't thank him enough. He supported us from that time, and just really good to see. Look at the people out here that he gets into racing. That's really good to see. It's
such a different dynamic, isn't it? Some of these owners are first-time owners. This horse, the first time they've ever had a share in, compared to what you faced previously. It's just such a different dynamic, which you're really enjoying.
Yeah, they'll have a beer with me, this lot.
In the run, Pat Carberry, he's done it again. He's a big-time rider. And I suspect you went to him because there weren't many jocks left, but it's not the first time that Paddy's ridden a big race for you.
Actually, you know, we've actually got a really good record in big races. He's ridden a lot of, this might be his second Cup for us, is it? Yeah, so that's not so bad, is it? We were just really happy that when I went through the list, Pat still hadn't had a ride, so obviously it was a no-brainer.
The speed was on from the outset, and they went for home, as they often do in a Perth Cup, so the speed was on again from the 800-metre mark. When did you grow in confidence knowing that he was in the second half of the field?
Yeah, sort of at the top of the straight, and he was, on his day, he runs good. I still thought he was going to be not up to this, but it looked like how he was going through the classes. At the top of the straight, he had a full head of steam, and yeah, it's good, really good.
Bit of extra spending money for the holiday down south there?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah, it's good, isn't it?
An outstanding carnival, yourself and your team, and obviously Alana thoroughly deserve this, Grant. Congratulations on yet another Perth Cup.
Thanks a lot, Locke.
There's Grant Williams after the win of Hemlock Stone. We'll catch up with Pat Carberry in just a few moments' time, and then I'll make my way over towards Peter Morley, who I'm sure will be very, very emotional, Scott, and deservedly so.
Absolutely, and look at the number of owners in that mounting yard, Lockie, and as you said, a lot of those could even be first-time owners, such as the wonderful beast that is syndication. You can go and get yourself a minor share in a horse. It's not going to cost you a lot of money, and you could end up here on Perth Cup Day, not just in the Cup, but winning the Cup, which is exactly what Paddy Carberry, Grant Alana, and the entire team of Bellis owners are doing. Grab Peter Morley now, because Paddy's having a good chat to Grant Williams.
Yes, I'll grab him now. Peter Morley, the man behind the operations of Bellis Racing. Pete, this is the day you've been dreaming of. How does it feel?
Yes, well, 30 years in the making, and I've lost my voice, so I can't say too much, but it's, well, I just can't tell you how it feels. It's just the best.
This horse won in the middle of winter at Belmont Park, and you and I spoke after that win, and you said, I'm going to dare to dream. I want to win the Perth Cup. You've done it.
I do remember that interview, and here we are today. How about that? What about this wonderful lady here, eh?
Talk about Karen, your wife. She's been instrumental throughout your career. She works tirelessly behind the scenes. It must just be so special for the pair of you.
Well, we put a lot into it, and all these lovely people here. Look at the photo there. Oh, I think we need to go and be in the photo. But they're a very special crew, and some of these people have been with me for 25 years.
I'll let you go. Enjoy the win and enjoy the night as well. There's Peter and Karen Morley, and here is Patrick Carberry, he's done it again. Yet another Perth Cup for the little man.
He certainly has. I'm actually just bringing the great man over a little bit of water. I'm sure he would have preferred a frothy, but for now he's got water just to refresh himself after a bit of 53 kilo action in the Cup. Paddy Carberry joins us now. Paddy, an $81 winner in the Cup doesn't happen every day.
He doesn't know what price is.
At what point did he start to believe he could win that race? Because I'm sure you went into the race still thinking, I've got one for Grant and Alana, anything's possible.
Well, that's actually the reason why I took the ride. I thought if anyone can get him good on a long trip on a Cup day, they're the ones. Watching his replays and speaking to Clint Porter before the race, I thought, geez, he's got some tricks here, this bloke. But he settled really well for me, which he doesn't always do. And I was actually a bit worried he settled that well, to be honest. Sort of when I was giving him a couple of digs around the 1400 and he got onto Sean O'Donnell's back. I thought I had a chance of running right into it here. And then Sean's horse kicked really strong at the point of the turn and he sort of struggled a bit and they come out under him and give him a couple of bumps. And just to his credit, the further he went, the better he went, and he kept hitting the line hard. And he was all grit, and credit to Grant and Alana and all their team. I'm just lucky enough to pick up the ride, and we're good.
A couple of happy connections there, maybe 100 odd.
Oh, there'd probably be 150 by the end of the night. Got a great manager and great family, and when things are going dusty, they're always there, propping you up and keeping you going. Been carrying a few injuries lately, which has been difficult, but just wanted to get through the carnival, but clearly not feeling anything. And just like to thank Beyonce.
Congratulations, Paddy, well said.
Cheers.
There's Paddy Carberry, he does it again, and he combines with Grant Lana Williams again and Hemlock Stone to take the $1 million Tab Touch Perth Cup.